It is Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. It's about 4:42 in the morning. We're here at the Wild Basin Trailhead today, and our goal is to try to get Isolation Peak. It's probably going to be a long day, and we're ready to get going. And our first destination to get Isolation Peak will be Bluebird Lake. And we have hit a split here where we will be taking a right and going the campsite trail. The trail itself is a little rockier than the main trail, however, it is shorter. We're going to take a left at this split. We will continue on to Bluebird Lake, of course. And we just had a quick 5-minute break to grab a snack. And it seems we have hit our first snow patch of the day. We have arrived to Bluebird Lake, and it took us 3 hours and 20 minutes to hike about 6.5 miles I have on the GPS. And our next goal is to get up to Lark Pond. They can cross over there. I'm gonna head up to the rocks over here and go over there, if you can see that little grass patch. And if I remember from our hike to Ouzel, we went up over here, but then we had to go through thick bushes over to Lark Pond. We took a look at our route and it looks like the way we came down was actually over here. So that's the way we're going up today. All right, looks like I'm gonna go around there. We've just hit some thick bushes here. We're currently just trying to figure out how to get over it. There's some rock on the other side of the trees here. But we just pushed our way through. And we have basically arrived at Lark Pond. And to get here, it took us 4 hours to hike 7.3 miles. And we're just gonna keep hiking straight for a little bit. And if you can see that little wall there, I think we're gonna hook up behind it and head towards Isolation Lake from there. And we're starting to climb up that hill there. We're gonna go up here, head in that general direction. We just took a 10-minute break here in the shade. Put ourselves in the charger for a few minutes. Take it right through here and over that way, and then start looking up to the lake at some point. Right now we're kind of hiking, skirting around diagonally. You got this little wall here that we got to climb to get up to the lake. We're going to hit it here on the left and then turn it up. We have finally made it to Isolation Lake. It took us 5 hours and 7 minutes to hike 8.3 miles. Our next goal, we're gonna go around the lake here, head over there somewhere, and figure out the best way up to Isolation Peak. As the crow flies, it's right under a half a mile, and we still have 1,200 vertical feet left to climb. We're about to start grinding up this last section to the peak. And for the moment, I'm just heading up right here. And from the lake there, we've grinded about halfway up, about 600 vertical feet knocked out, about 600 vertical feet left. We're just a little over 1/10 of a mile. So it's all packing it in here at the end. Starting to get pretty fatigued here, but we got it, just here to there. We made it to the ridge. I got up here a little to the right of the summit, and I just gotta walk it over. There's some crazy exposure off that side. Yes, we made it.
Heck yeah.
Boom! Isolation Peak in the books. And to get out here today, it took us 6.5 hours to hike 9.1 miles. Oh, and this was another big test. That or I'm just still fatigued from Hagues last weekend.
Yeah.
Or probably both. Oh, what's that back there? Summit register. Oh, the cap's busted off and it's empty. Oh yeah, and I meant to say, that summit boom goes out to our friend back in Kentucky, the Red Yeti 502 on YouTube. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And that summit boom was for you. The weather's been awesome today. It held out. Not a single storm cloud in sight so far, and it's around noon. But here's the plan, people. We've gotten a full hour break up here on Isolation Peak. We're gonna work our way down the rocks to that grass down there, and then we're gonna go up to Mahana Peak. We have gotten down from Isolation Peak to this grassy saddle area, and to get here for the day, we are at 8 hours and 20 minutes to hike 9.75 miles. And it looks like to get down from the summit to here, it took us about 50 minutes. Okay, unless plans change when I get closer, for the moment, I'm just taking it barely to the left, back over and up around here. And plans are changing slightly. The more I'm getting up here, the more I'm starting to veer right and head straight for the peak. All right, there we go. Summit register. All right, you locked and loaded? Let's do it. Boom! Mahana Peak in the books for our second time. And our stats for the day. We are at 8 hours and 50 minutes and about 10.25 miles. We're signing the summit register now. The one on top of Isolation Peak was messed up, and I found the one last week on Hagues and we just forgot to sign it. Here's a pretty sweet shot of Long's Peak and Meeker. Beautiful day. And guys, we did Mahana Peak as an out and back about 2 years ago. So we're only going to take a quick 10-minute break up here because we still have a long way back. And we're going to take it down and eventually over that hill, go down and bushwhack over to the trail. Here's a shot at the final push up to Mahana if you came up this way. I'm currently aiming for about right there. I'm trying my best not to go up too much, but I am a little bit. I'm still just trying to take it around the side. And now we're going to aim slightly to the left and kind of aim for that. Oh yeah, just take it over here, look over the side for the easiest way down. Now that tundra walk down under Mahana, that was nice, but ever since we hit the rocks and the boulders, we've slowed down. But soon, very soon, grass and trees. We've turned to the right slightly, started to descend more directly back to the trail. And at the moment I'm just going down here and then I'll figure out how to get over the trail. And it's a little steep. This descent is going super slow. But finally, we have returned to the trail system. To get down here, we are at 11 hours and 18 minutes and about 13 miles. Right here, we are going to take a left and go back out the way we came in this morning. All right, we've hit the split. We're going to take the campsite path to the right. All right, we're getting off the campsite trail back onto the main wild basin. We made it back alive. And another difficult hike done. I think I'm still feeling Hague's Peak from last weekend. And then doing Isolation Peak today, awesome adventure. But those two back to back, I'm feeling it. We're pretty beat. I think we're cooked, as they say it these days. So we're just gonna slap those stats up there. Isolation Peak and Mahana Peak. It took us 13 hours and 22 minutes to hike 18 miles and a total elevation gain today of 5,438 feet. Oh. And I know it wasn't our longest hike with miles, but coming down Mahana wasn't bad at first, and then it slowed down when we hit the rocks. Then when we hit the bushwhack, we slowed down. Then when we got back to the trail finally, we were just exhausted, so it killed our pace. And so that's why I think today is our longest hike with hours. Yep. But other than that, we're just gonna head on home, and we hope to see you guys on the next one.